Righty, we are back with One Box 2020 Legacy Football. This is our last break of the night. The warm-up is a 167. I made an error, so it's a 167, not 165. Ryan is the Niners, Andrew is the Bears, Jess is the Bengals, Seth is the Bills, Brian is the Broncos, Marcus is the Browns, Samir is the Bucks, John is the Cardinals, Ryan is the Chargers, David is the Chiefs, Nick is the Colts, Gabriel is the Boys, Seth is the Finns, Brian is the Eagles, Ron is the Falcons, Justin is the Giants, Ron is the Jags, Mackenzie is the Jets, Leviticus is the Lions, John is the Packers, Seth is the Panthers, David is the Panthers, Marcus is the Raiders, Chase is the Rams, David is the Ravens, Marcus is the Redskins, David is the Saints, John is the Seahawks, Mackenzie is the Steelers, Nick is the Texans, Justin is the Titans, and Tate has the Vikings. Alright, good luck, guys. One box of 2020 Legacy Football. Got a bunch of this left, so I'll start seeing what's close to this. There seems to be a pretty high demand for it, so I'll post another tomorrow on it. Maybe there's the 2 box. And then we'll post some Obsidian Draft. We'll post some 19 stuff, maybe some 18, some 17. We'll post some cool stuff tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm with y'all all day. Alright, no vet-based ships in this, guys. Filler. Answers, well. Rod Woodson, Emmett Smith, Bryson Hopkins, Jerry Jeudy, Ingram Smith, Tannehill, and Derwin James. Jameson Crowder, Derek Smith, DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Evans. We got Joe Montana, Len Dawson, Denzel Mims, and Brian Edwards. Hey, I'm going to get to show off my my fancy little mini sleeves and mini top loaders. Tyreek Hill, Jared Goff, Leighton Vanders. We got a John Elway under the lights. That's just a prism that's going to the Broncos and Brian. Gronk, Warren Moon. We got Donovan Peoples-Jones and Harrison Bryant. Lamar Jackson, Dalvin Cook. So no vet common ships. Lamar will ship. Dalvin Cook, Tyler Lockett. We got 13 out of 50. Jared Pinkney auto going to the Falcons and Ron. There you go, Ron. Nice little dollar team. Can't beat it. We got 181 out of 199. Myles Garrett. Dude just got a contract extension today. Pretty big one, too. It's going to the Browns and Marcus. Brett Favre, Derek Brown, and Chase Claypool. So Mahomes, Brady, Lamar. Those are pretty much the three bets that'll ship. Keenan Allen, Jamal Adams, Devontae Adams, Deshaun Watson, Dan Marino, Steve Largent, Jonathan Taylor, and Tyler Johnson. Of course, any inserts we hit. Shit. Khalil Mack, AJ Brown, Christian McCaffrey. Nice. How about a Justin Herbert, rookie silver? That is the mini. Let's go. I'm going to top load this one because it's a Herbert. Let's go to the Chargers. And who's the Chargers? Ryan with the Chargers. Dude, look at these things, man. They're so cool. They're so cool. Look at that. That's so dope. Yeah. Dude, these things are tough, man. I'm telling you. Little Justin Herbert. Gronk, Kurt Warner, Cole Kmet, and Anthony Gordon. I was way too excited to show that off. We got Tyrell Williams, Julian Edelman, and Sterling Shepard. We got a CeeDee Lamb chrome going to the Cowboys and Gabriel. Warren Moon, John Elway, DeAndre Swift, and LaMichael Pirine. Julio Jones, Tyrann Mathieu, Tyler Higbee, Miles Sanders. We got a 134 to 150 Josh Allen going to the Bills and Seth. We got Terry Bradshaw, CeeDee Lamb, and Kennedy McCoy. Marquise Brown, Mitch Trubisky, Derrick Henry. Got a 13 out of 25 Aaron Jones autograph going to the Packers, and John with the Packers. There you go, John. Nice Aaron Jones. It's George Kittle, Barry Sanders, Jalen Hurts, and a Jordan Love. Austin Hooper, Josh Jacobs, Tom Brady, Thomas Edward Brady. Then we have a Devontae Adams, that is 32 out of 100. Want the Packers, and John with the Packers. John gets a little mini sleeve and mini top loader as well. I had to get back right. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, Joe Green, Colin Johnson, and C.J. Henderson. Christian Wilkins, Kirk Cousins, and J.J. Watt. We got a Jonathan Taylor Chrome going to the Colts, and Nick. Earl Campbell, Terrell Davis, Keyshawn Vaughn, and A.J. Epinesa. Matt Ryan, Travis Kelce, Aaron Donald, Carson Wentz. We got a 120 out of 299. Randy Moss going to the Vikings, and Tate. Archie Manning, Khalija Lipscomb, and Laviska Shenault. Drew Brees, Chandler Jones, Daniel Jones, Ben Roethlisberger. We got Timeless Talents, Patrick Mahomes going to the Chiefs, and David. Drew Bledsoe, Yetter Gross Matos, and Henry Ruggs. Oh, I definitely put the vets in the wrong pile, man. Eddie Jackson, Jacoby Brissett, and Luke Kuechly. We got a Zach Moss. What's the Bills, and Seth. Tony Dorsett, Dan Marino, Xavier McKinney, and Jake Fromm. Drew Lock, Stephon Gilmore, Dwayne Haskins, Baker Mayfield. We got 31 out of 100, Justin Herbert going to the Chargers, and Ryan with the Chargers. Nice J. Herb. John Riggins, Desmond Patman, and Jalen Reagor. Last pack, and then I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Jerry Rice, Andre Johnson, Antonio Gandy, Golden Hunter Bryant. We got Derek Carr, Kyler Murray, Juju, and Mark Andrews, and then a filler. So thank you guys for tonight. We had a fun night. We went through a whole case of Luminance. We went through a couple boxes of Chronicles Draft. We got to open a box of Obsidian, 4 boxes of the rookies, pulled some sick hits out of that. Opened a couple basketball, the Australian Blasters, opened a Mosaic. So it's definitely a fun night, for sure. So thank you guys for filling everything. And we'll be back on tomorrow night. We'll be back on a little earlier. Hopefully I can, it's 5 o'clock already. I'm going to set my alarm for 12. So that, I'll get up and I'll start posting around then. Hopefully. Normally when I set that alarm, it gets snoozed a couple times. But, yeah. That was all I have for tonight, and we'll be back on tomorrow. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Word.